All right, you two, what's going on? It's your boy like one half endure. I'm just pumping out these videos. Think of it as a Christmas gifts for me, man. Just pumping out videos. Um, so let's just get to this quick drive time about this one. Again, there's a reason why my channel, like me and my sister's channel, will never become popular. Why? Because we tell the truth and we don't do the clickbait and crap for people. So when people talking about, oh, Nintendo is the most sold console out, Nintendo Switch is the fastest selling console this generation. If you watched my video last night, I proved that wrong. It's the fastest selling console ever. So with real documents from Sony, Microsoft, from Sony and Nintendo, because everybody thinks Sony PlayStation 4 is the fastest selling console, and they did have the Switch came and overtook it. Then you have what do you call it? And then I want to help this out too. When the black guy who destroyed the GameSpot store, he was like, oh, refund. They don't want to give a refund, and he destroyed the store. You know why he didn't get his refund? Which is, I'm surprised. Only Forbes and I think somebody else reported on it and showed the full. I think it was showed a full video of that one. He didn't have a receipt. That's why the GameStop didn't want to take his thing back. He didn't have a receipt. But everybody just went because they wanted drama. He didn't have a receipt. That's why and the cops arrested his black ass for destroying the damn store for that. That's crazy. But anyway, that's crazy. Then you have another one. What was I was seeing? I forgot what I saw. I saw what do you call it? Shoot. One more I gotta do because thinking about. Okay, well, let me just preface this. Y'all, everybody's crazy with the whole loot box thing, and everybody's talking about the Jim Stein and everything. And y'all wanted the government inside of the loot box. Y'all, I said my videos before. Y'all do not want a government inside this crap, but y'all want it. Well, Chicago already has a tax that if you buy a PlayStation 4 game, you get taxed an extra 9% or 10%, can't remember, on top of the regular tax that you gotta pay. One. Now Philadelphia is also trying to do the exact same thing, 10% tax on video games. Yeah, y'all want a government in it? You're gonna get it. Y'all want it? That's what y'all want to get. Y'all get, because it's just crazy. So going to the point right now. And also when people are like, oh man, Nintendo's wrong for suing the mom and pops, whatever. Again, if you go to the court case, you found out that people was taking the ROMs and selling them themselves. That was a place to get the ROMs so they could sell. So, and the code's out there where people do it, but when you're selling it, it's copyright infringement. It is, and it is not. Oh, we ruin ROM sites. Don't take somebody's IP. I already did a video on that already, so stop that. But with that said, if you're gonna take the IP, okay, but don't make money off it. That's all. To use it the right way is cool. Now let's get into the topic here because I want to talk about this quickly, which is again one of those things where some pops up and every YouTuber does it. And it's just like again. Is Nintendo's game sued by the Germany court from the Norwegian? Me and Triple talked about this, and we went through the proceedings. All right. What Norwegian is trying to say that it's not as easy as Nintendo don't want to cancel the eShop if you pre-order on the eShop. No. And here's the thing. I could show both sides. Look, if you're gonna argue that if you pre-order and you can cancel it, I think Nintendo should. If you pre-order, you should have the right to cancel it. I give you that. I give that one. Here's what I have though, where people are arguing as well too, and don't see that much people, fighting for this one. If you pre-order a game, right, so you could, preload it, once it's preloaded, no, you shouldn't. You already have it to your system already. No, that one's different. You should pay for the whole thing. Now, if it's not agreed that you preload the software, then Nintendo is sure to give you a chance to cancel it. There you go. I could be on both sides, the consumers and everything. I'll be on both sides. I could go against Nintendo too, That one I could go with. But here's the thing. What Nintendo's arguing is when people already pre-ordered and already set up the transaction to freaking do the pre of the games. Once you preloaded, hey, that's it. You took it. You already taste the food. Go ahead and eat the rest of it, because nobody wants to eat from what you just put your finger in, or your fork or whatever. No. And also, the thing about it is, Nintendo, people, a lot of these guys, the usual people, I'm not going to say their name, the usual people, the problem is with that is, Nintendo Nintendo is buying the laws of the EU. That's the problem. What Norwegian is talking about is them, but you see, they're not their own. When it comes to trade and everything, of international trade and everything, they're not underneath their own policies. They're underneath the EU, and technically speaking, Nintendo's in the rights with the EU. And that's what they are, and that is what Nintendo's arguing, that we're in the rights of the EU. You honor the EU trade agreement, so every country that's within the EU, you're gonna abide by that. Now, if the country was independent, then Norway, you legitimately have an argument to go against Nintendo, but you're underneath the EU, and that's what they did, and they complied with the rules. So this will be interesting to see. I'll say that, but it's not as simple and as easy as other YouTubers are making it. And I don't have to even go to like super fine details, but I went to a little detail to show people what it's all about. But that's what it is. That's the setup right there. That it is not a simple cut and paste. They're suing. I am on the gamer side. If something comes up and I pre-order a game on the eShop, and I pre-order a game on the eShop, and then the eShop and I have not pre-downloaded any data from the game, then okay, you're right. I'm on your side. You should get your money back. But if you pre-order and you already done preload the game, you already done that. Basically doesn't start the transaction. You already done start the transaction of getting data, so your game could really just activate and go. That's a different story. And according to what the EU laws are, Nintendo is within their rights. So it'll be interesting, but it's not as much as people always say that. So just give your heads up on it when you see all those other videos. If you're people who watch other videos, of course you watch 10 times more videos than me on YouTube. But mostly I see thumbnails and just see the nonsense that people do, and I just keep it going. With that said, hope you guys enjoy yourself in the games. Hopefully nothing else comes that's crazy that a lot of YouTubers are just regurgitating and getting wrong. But with that said, again, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy a game on all consoles, even PC. I bid you adieu.